I'm excited to share some very good news about Kaspa with you today. This news is not only good for Kaspa, but it also has big effects on the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Get ready for some interesting information as we go through it. Coimple, a well-known cryptocurrency exchange and fintech company, just made a big announcement about the launch of a first-of-its-kind crypto debit card. This card is meant to make it easier for people to use the new Kaspa currency. This discussion is about how cryptocurrency and traditional fiat currencies can work together, and Coimple's debit card meets this need. Importantly, the analysis that goes along with the report is not the result of a paid relationship, but rather a joint effort with Kaspa. I am not sponsored and will not accept sponsorships in the future. Once a user's application is accepted, they can connect their Kaspa wallet to their debit card through the Coimple platform. This allows them to access and manage their Kaspa funds using the debit card. PayPal puts its users' safety and security first right now. This is about how currency conversion and transaction handling work when a cardholder uses their PayPal debit card. Currency conversion happens in real time. For example, if a user's Kaspa wallet has Kaspa tokens, but they want to buy something with traditional fiat currency like USD or Euro, they can use the Coimple debit card. This feature of the Coimple debit card is important because it is a big step forward for Kaspa in the real world. It gives Kaspa users a lot of new options and makes everyday transactions easier. Kaspa's peer-to-peer payment method is more useful now that it can be used with a debit card. Seeing how Kaspa has grown and how many partnerships it has, it is clear that the platform has a good chance of being used by a lot of people. When thinking about the idea of mass adoption, it is important to remember that it takes time for new ideas like Kaspa to fully develop and become real. Even though some people may have questions or concerns about Kaspa's current state, it is important to remember that these kinds of projects need to grow slowly to reach their full potential. As we look forward to the widespread use of cryptocurrencies, we can expect them to be used in cross-border payments, everyday transactions, and even as a reserve currency. It is of the utmost importance to keep in mind that partnerships like the one between Kaspa and Ethereum are key to making this happen. The future of blockchain technology, also known as CryptoWeb 3.0, is slowly making its way into our everyday lives. The integration of cryptocurrencies into our existing financial systems and collaborations with well-known companies like Coimple and MasterCard, like the partnership with Hedora, show that digital currencies are becoming more widely used and accepted. These changes have made it easier for mainstream adoption to grow and for a truly decentralized future to become a reality. People who have been keeping a close eye on Kaspa and waiting for a good time to invest may now find one, despite the possibility of consolidation or small changes. It is important to have a long-term vision and think about things like cross-border transactions, daily cryptocurrency use, and the use of decentralized apps. These things are the main building blocks for getting mass acceptance. Kaspa seems to be moving in the right direction. In conclusion, the launch of the Coimple's crypto debit card, which works with Kaspa, is a big step forward for both Kaspa and the cryptocurrency market as a whole. This integration and utility bring us closer to a time when people use cryptocurrencies everywhere. Ethereum is a blockchain tool that makes it easy to build and run smart contracts and decentralized applications. Because Ethereum is decentralized, distributed applications can run without a central server. dApps use the native cryptocurrency EtherF to help smart contracts run and give the Ethereum network the resources it needs to work. This is because EtherF was the first coin to use blockchain technology. Ethereum is one of the most important cryptocurrencies. The Ethereum network has changed how we understand and use digital contracts in a big way. Even ways to raise money, like initial coin offerings, are not controlled. The term thermicos refers to initial coin offerings, which are a way to raise money. Ethereum's influence has spurred innovation and served as a source of inspiration for a number of projects that have tried to build on its foundational principles. As a result, These projects have played a big role in helping the cryptocurrency field as a whole grow and develop. Innovations in decentralized industries like finance are putting the idea of non-fundable tokens to the test. Non-fundable assets are NFTs. Using ID checks for the supply chain. Ethereum is often used for administration, especially in the field of autonomous systems. Finance is the study of how money is spent and managed by people, businesses, and governments. Using Ethereum smart contracts on the DeFi and DeFi platforms makes it easier to offer financial services like loans, borrowing, and yield farming. This discussion is about decentralized exchanges and the creation of synthetic assets. The rise of decentralization finance is becoming more decentralized as people look for alternatives to traditional banking institutions. DeFi has made Ethereum much more important and accepted. The features of Ethereum have also made it easier for non-fundable tokens to come into existence. NFTs will always be a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. He said that as Bitcoin becomes more popular in society, new ways to use it will come up and a one-size-fits-all solution may not work. Saylor gave 3 main reasons why the Bitcoin space needs custodians: technical, political, and it's only Saylor agreed that some government structures might make it necessary to rely on third-party guardians. On the technical side, he understood that Layer 3 third parties like Bank of America and Apple help make mobile crypto transfers work. Saylor also said that some people, like the old or people who want to make sure their assets are safe for future generations, might be better off giving their things to someone else. Saylor thinks that Bitcoin will be used in different ways and that the market will be able to adapt. He understood that Layer 3 third parties like Bank of America and Apple help make mobile crypto transfers work. Saylor also said that it might be safer for some people, like the elderly or those who want to make sure their assets are safe for future generations, to give their possessions to someone else. Saylor thinks that Bitcoin will have different ways of integrating, and that the market will figure out the best mix of institutional and self-sovereign ways. He said that people shouldn't be afraid of the many ways to integrate, because the changing Bitcoin market will naturally determine the best mix of ways to integrate. Price of Bitcoin. As of right now, the price of Bitcoin is $29,366. In the last 24 hours, $6.1 billion worth of Bitcoin has been traded. On CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin is at the top and has a market value of $571 billion. There are currently 19